I ended yesterday's stream saying I'm going to play PC games today. I don't know what games I'm going to play, but I'm going to play some PC games because that's just a lot easier than setting up all my console capture second screen nonsense. And then I spent 30 to 45 minutes this morning trying to get a game called Pumpkin Jack to work in a streamable way, and ultimately had to give up, in addition to the time that I spent last night trying to get that game to work. So we're not going to be playing that game, but as luck would have it, after the stream ended yesterday, I checked the weekly Amazon Prime gaming games, and there were quite a few that were kind of Halloween-y. And in that selection, there were several games that I kind of wanted to play anyway. For the right price, I probably would have bought them. But for the price of use someone else's Amazon password and name and get them for free, got ourselves a stream right here. So we're going to start off with a game called Bone Stasis and then end with The Gunk. This is a game from a developer called The Brotherhood, which perhaps unsurprisingly is a team of two brothers. And are they from the hood? I have no idea. In 2015, they put out a game called Stasis. It is flawed. Like some pretty bad puzzles, some pretty bad pacing issues, but as an independent game from a first-time developer, they really did some cool stuff with that. It's incredibly dark. Production is amazing for what it is. I was very impressed with that game. 2 years later, they put out Kane, which I believe is just free. I don't think they've ever charged for that. And it's a side story from Stasis. It's like different characters, but it's the same. It's building out the lore. I hope it was a free game because it is. All of my problems with Stasis are back in Kane, but worse. And still moments of some brilliance and some incredibly dark darkness, but I was not a big fan of Kane. Next up, in 2020, they released Beautiful Desolation, which was actually the first one of these that I played. That is in a totally different setting. You can see the similarities between these games. It's still an isometric adventure game that gets very dark, but that game is incredible. Still some flaws, and still so much better than it should be for just a little game thought up by a couple of brothers. And so last year, they released Stasis 2, Bone Totem. That is what we're going to play right now. I have not played a second of this, but based on how much I enjoyed Beautiful Desolation and how much promise there is in this Stasis universe and their desire to keep coming back to this and tell their story. Yeah, I am really looking forward to this. I'm a little bit nervous because 2 out of the 3 Stasis games have not been fantastic. But I'm hoping they take the extra time, the extra money, lessons learned on Beautiful Desolation, and maybe this is the one where it all comes together and this is not the menu I want. I want to lock my mouse cursor to the game. Is an option somewhere. Oh wow, don't you bug out on me. And roll confine cursor, there we go. Apply those changes. And It's refusing to go back. I had a controller connected when I started this game, and so it's showing like the A button, and now my controller's not gonna... Live streaming, folks. Let's shut it down and bring it back up again. Launch the game. Launching, running. Yes. Are synced up with Epic. Mouse is locked to game. New game. So much darker when a light goes. Never shown. On Steinbeck. I'm not the biggest Steinbeck fan. That's a good quote for the start of a horror game. It looks very good.
Yes.
Nothing.
Keep trying.
Repeat. Stationary vessel in position. 23 degrees, 10 decimal, 45 minutes south. 71 degrees, 18 decimal.
I wonder why the subtitles say VHF and the voice says VH. Seems like you'd want to change one to match the other. Little independent team.
Deep Sea 15. Shit. It's a Cade Corp rig.
Still no response. No comms, no power.
Maybe they bugged out. Just left instead of dismantling her proper.
Only one way to find out. You see a docking port up ahead. Hold on tight.
Kane is an evil corporation. They were doing stuff in space, so I'm kind of surprised to see all this water stuff, but we might have brought down a spacey thing at the end of one of the games. I don't remember.
Let everything be all right. Please let everything be all right.
I'm guessing things will not be all right. I'm guessing there will be a totem of bones. Will be a big issue. Speaking of issues, it's weird that the viewer count says 0, because usually it counts me at least. Hope there isn't a streaming problem. That would mean I'm just talking to myself.
Okay, we're tied off. Rain may be letting up too.
Ha! And the foxhounds are live and sniffing.
Foxhound mapping network connected.
You really think these mapping drones are worth it?
We have to map the whole thing. The salvage reports. There's no way we do that without drones. And we're borrowing them, Mac, not buying them.
Borrowing has a price too.
Look at it, Mac. If it's empty, this changes everything for us.
Not everything. Sorry. You're right. I'm gonna head into the rig.
Hey, let's sync the QSDs.
Quantum storage device. Shared storage is now concurrent.
Here's active.
Yeah. I still can't find the spare device though.
Oh, it's on Moses. I needed its battery.
Great. QSD on a toy bear. It'll be passing as seashells and barnacles.
He's more than a toy.
Ah, instructions. All right, I'm going to, well, let's get to a menu. I locked my mouse in here. Want to check if it'd screw up streaming things, because it is weird that says I'm offline. That's not true. Okay, it is going. Good. Yeah, just a weird viewer count issue or something. Nothing that should have a big effect on anything. Okay. Use an item. We're going to be doing some inventory puzzles. To highlight locations in the environment. Blue means interactive, green means description. That seems like an important thing to keep in mind. Share an item. So click the item, click the portrait, or I'm sure that'll make more sense when I try it out. Open the PDA. It's items in special inventories. Okay, each character has different abilities. Break, bend, crush for Mac. Charlie can combine or repair. That's my mnemonic device. Switch characters by selecting their portrait. All right, we're doing some Maniac Mansion stuff here. I like it.
We should really get rid of these. But yet...
Ooh, I like that system. Oh, it's not going to have voiced dialogue for every text. Said that was interactive.
How are we going to... It's just... never ending.
Don't love that skip is on a E instead of just click. I would like to be able to advance the dialogue. At least it's an option. Not a big deal.
I keep waiting, but never hurts any less.
Yeah, I can just speed up the text on screen. Those are a little hyperactive. It's okay. That's what I want. Well, clicking runs, very good. Yeah, one of the earlier games had someone who'd had, like, woke up from a coma and had been in surgery and had horrible issues and, like, was just limping for the first half hour of the game. There's one where you play as a pregnant woman, which is really cool, but she's really pregnant and moves very slowly and, like, get what we're going for, but it was perhaps a little unnecessary. So I need to put an item stuffed animal. Don't think that item is tape. Maybe it is.
Fuse housing is totally rusted. Gotta fix it at some point. You know, with all the free time that I've got.
Right away, we have miserable people. Down on their luck. No energy. I love it.
Okay, let's see.
Blue sky systems plosive active. All systems nominal.
Radio check, video check, vitals check.
I hear you. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mm-hmm. Plug suits live. Signal is good. This rig is massive.
It doesn't look scuttled either. There's way too much equipment left behind.
Is all the dialogue coming through the right audio channel? Or is there something wrong with my headphone? See any? There. A second. Find cursor. My cursor no longer seems confined. Sliding all over the place. These are not the reasons we're here. Let's play a game. Solve some
That is a
puzzles, get a
long way
little
down.
scared.
17.5 meters.
I could make it across that beam.
Nuh-uh, no way. It's too dangerous. I'll find another way across.
Ooh, can I switch to her and make that happen? I'm gonna click these things just so they'll stop. Yes, we have every little piece of dialogue carried around with us, which, good feature for an adventure game. Oh, we can get back to our menu thing. Time.
Found the power generator. It's not spinning.
Explains why we didn't pick up any radio chatter. Think we can get it running?
Well, it's locked up, but yeah, looks intact.
Hold on, I'm coming up.
Have different thoughts on these things, because that could be annoying if I have to look at everything twice. Cool, good. Inventory.
I forget how frighteningly beautiful the ocean is at night.
Frightening's right.
I want to see if she has different options with this
Though
battery
there be
thing.
fury on the waves, beneath them, there is none.
Says who?
Ooh, I can zoom in and out too. Handy. Use engineering. No engineering to use there.
Times like this, wish I had something to pray to. Please, let this all be okay. Let it be okay. Deep Sea 15. What is this place?
Who cares? Let's figure out if it's empty, claim the title, and get out of here.
Well, this one may warrant some overtime.
Neural cortex bat suspended in jelly made me hungry. Okie dokie, Kurt Dog and Motorman. These are very slow, stop and read everything kind of games. I'm going to try to speed through as much of it as I can for streaming reasons, but the writing usually in a Brotherhood game. And they'll say things that you actually need to know in order to progress. In my restless dreams, I see that chapel. Four crates. Don't confuse berry for strawberry. 25 bio days. Injectors. When we start getting into numbers and items with capital letters and stuff, that's where I'm like, ooh, video games. Well, it might be important. Also, these things are like, oop. I imagine some of them will be long enough that I need to scroll, but this is like right on the border, so it just shakes when I scroll the mouse wheel. I pass 1 and 4 at Nukem. And air. All right, looks like some horror game stuff has happened here. Let's see if I can squeeze through that spot where she said, I'm small enough.
I can do this.
Charlie, I mean it. We can't afford this right now.
What does that mean?
It means when risks catch up with you, they catch up with me too.
Charlie's gonna do what Charlie wants.
Charlie, goddammit.
I made it, Mac. It's fine.
It was fine this time.
I know my limits.
That's not the point. The point is if you get hurt with our debt, we lose the boat too. Haven't we lost enough?
That's why we're here.
This woman.
Oh, careful, Charlie. Careful.
Looks like this is the only way in. It's rusted shut.
Interaction there.
A lot of damage here. Storm must have done this.
Please be careful.
This isn't my first rodeo, Mac.
That box around my hand telling me I can use engineering on this rusty window. Use engineering. Engineering. Ah, twisted rod. Bash the glass. Do anything with this scanner? Oh, there's the whole place up here. I don't know why I didn't go up here before. Dang it. I thought, how about some duct tape? About a rod?
Damn it.
Oh.
I think the gear operator.
Touching that looked
I can
dangerous.
fix it. Pass it over in the QSD.
All yours.
Something's not right. All this equipment, why would they leave it?
You've heard of gift horses, I presume.
Yeah. And Trojan horses.
But have you heard of Horse Crofts? That was my friend's last name. Not plural. I mean, his collectively you might refer to his family that way. I'm sure I have. Fine. JJ. Forced wall. Junction box. That's the... Alright, we already... So... Yep. Maybe I just need to do a little engineering on this and then pass it back. Let's try that out. Oh, a blown fuse. Yep, we are in a horror game. Exactly how it goes. Decent weapon. Probably not a decent fuse, though. Alright, so those are all of our interactions. That was just the JJ thing. Hasn't been that long since I played Stasis and Kane and even Beautiful Desolation. I should remember if there's any chance I'm going to be fighting things. I don't think so, but... Do you think maybe these are games where you can die? I don't think fights are going to happen. Maybe weapon just means... You can beat up this glass with it. Bash the glass. Okay, the bruiser has to do that. Oop. Let's try sticking stuff in... Boy, no. Yay, I've achieved something. All back to her. Try every combination. I think that I'm just missing something in the environment, but... Excuse me. Might as well try some stuff. Nope. And I already tried this, right? I haven't tried that. None of them. It's a broken walkway. Hallway. Containers. Another path to here. So, is there a way? Death drop. Not go there. Any way to get dude from there to here? If I stick this in that, I don't think that's gonna work, but it's not helping me with my fuse problem. No, no, no. Break this. Break this. Nope. Duct tape these wires. All right, exploring then. I've looked at all three of those things, couldn't find... Look at the pictures again, just see if I missed... Ping, nope. Bills, no pinging. Just picture and drawing, no pinging. Can't shove anything in the super toy. Anything with this? This is how girl got over there, but Charlie. Charlie and Mac. EA is not going to be any different for Mac than it was for Charlie. Wait, is this different? No, 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 no. That's to leave the area, that's a PDA, and this is to leave. And up here. Junction box. Tape, no. Rod, no. Broken unit, no. There's like a little red coily thing that I assume is what the broken fuse is going to look like as well. Push start button, JJ, AAFG, AA. 796. Anything? Oh, ends.
Door won't budge.
Yeah. Rig this size, those bulkheads are magnetically sealed.
I'm trusting the system that tells me blue means I can interact, green means I can only look at it. And so green feels like it's just going to be supplementary world building information. And I hope that means I'm not ignoring stuff, but like, what can you do? On things that aren't for clicking make a lot of sense. Back to Charlie. Charlie, what can we do? Single interaction, no anywhere else. Unless there's like another one of these skinny bridges somewhere that I'm overlooking, because they're kind of hard to see. Collapsed crane. Good. Use that on... Oh. This. Beat it up. Tape the handle. Eat the hinges. Oh, they're married. Kind of missed that. I guess it's very obvious now that I'm thinking about it, but wasn't paying enough attention to them as characters. Punch this thing. Oh. Right, this seems thoroughly explored. You can only use items on a puzzle pop-up screen. Okay, that's good to know. New. Means interactive, green means description. Good at transferring items. I have looked at my logs and PDAs. Manipulate items, I figured that out. Did try this, right? Like, just repair it. 2 items must be in the adjacent inventory slots. Back to Mac. Check that data. Maybe there is something. How do you know? We steal use out of this PDA. This fella's not using it. Not that kind of game. And I bash the photograph. open the letters. Open them. Don't even have access to my inventory, so that's definitely not a solution. Can't ping. Nothing to click. No inventory. Hey! I had a daughter. Where she is. Super toy. Something hope. Nothing. Nothing. Which does nothing. That picture looked old, and the girl was already way too old for a crib. Why are we so sentimental about this crib? We choose to leave it in the rain after all these years. It's weird. If I click somewhere that's not a hotspot, it just puts the item away. So it's really like they're not trying to cheat me here. They are telling me exactly how all this stuff works. Did I not try that? Because I'm pretty sure I did. What? Okay, well, at least I thought the right thing. I know how to solve that. My clicking was a little off. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. What I do know is it's time to progress. We learned something from this. The game is not trying to cheat you. It points exactly where you need to click. It tells you exactly where you can interact. User error. Let's beat it up. Let's click. Went to hover. Need to, oh. Nope. Why did it let me take out the fuse? Nothing to ping here. Oh, why is that a new screen? Danger. And change over on this side. Looks the same to me. Only one bluey. for sure that this was gonna be interactable after I powered up the thing that needed power. I have
I
that.
need something to pry this lock.
Oh, you mean like something straight and metallic?
That's what I was
Too
thinking.
bad someone lost our crowbar, isn't it?
Hey,
Made a new one.
that seagull was eating my sandwich.
Seagull stole my cell phone. It flew away.
And
I got a magnet. Wow. Wow.
let's get that power back on.
I would really appreciate that.
I tried to quote the magnet song and it gave me a magnet. Never played this game. Never touched it. How do you like that? Everyone wants to be a Jacalo now. Hot lobby posse. Alright, old rig turbines. A gas catalyst is needed.
Out of fuel, looks like.
Better fill her up. Rust. I know a place where we could use that. I know somebody who can repair that. Let's not start moving gas around. All these things deconstructed like this. That goes to you. That goes to you. No, that stays. That goes to you. Repair that hose.
And
Voila! Airtight.
There you go again. Using fancy words, making yourself look smarter than me.
Voila.
honey, I don't need fancy words for that.
Was voila the fancy word?
Rust in peace.
What
Good work there.
Thanks.
is this green gas coming out of a caulking tube? Okay, now open. And let's head inside.
Oh, whoa.
Now that I understand things, we're moving along. I just got stuck on misclicking or something.
Warning, elevated heart rate detected.
Oh my god.
Charlie. What is that?
It's a body.
Okay, that's it. Get back to the boat.
No, Mac. It's okay.
It's okay? It's a body. A really messed up one, too. We're out of here. Authorities can deal with
Is
this.
he looking
It's
through
not
her
like we haven't
camera?
seen
Or?
bodies before. Remember the Starfall?
That was different. It was a contract. We knew there was going to be...
And now we know the same thing here.
Charlie,
We can do this.
we don't have any idea what's
Charlie's a
going on
risk
here.
taker.
Whatever killed him could kill us, too.
Exactly. We don't know. We don't know if it's dangerous or if it isn't. So, we stay until we find out.
Charlie,
That's
Just a
poor
little
logic,
further
Charlie.
back. We need this. We need it. You know I'm right.
a little further. The next time I call it, it's called.
If you mean a little farther, Mac. Charlie is the smart one, but also Charlie is the dumb one. You are right. We should turn back.
This looks
Don't
Like what?
stick
like
around.
it's staged, like a ritual.
There is danger
Is that
here.
supposed to make me feel better?
This isn't a hot spot. This green nose gunk. Why are we playing with dead man's hand? Good thing he left us clues before he died. A lot of cover-ups here. sorry, the goat what now? And how did you arrive at that name for this? Something climbed out. I heard screams. They didn't sound human. Yeah, this place might be dangerous, Charlie. Skin job. That was an alien term? Right? It's some movie series. It's kind of Chekhov's gun, except there's gonna be an explosion. Don't you worry. They always put Sid in all of these games. Right? Is that this series? Every vessel needs a yellow daisy old storage. Thinking brimstone. Brimstone is sulfur, right? Like, don't say brimstone unless evoking the powers of the devil. JJ, that's the one we want. Where are we? It's the lowermost one. Purple circles around it. We'll figure it out. 313. Yeah. It's hanging chains.
Damn. Without power, this elevator's not going anywhere.
Working on it.
Work faster. Look at this. Fuel cylinder resupply station.
Yeah, I have a fuel
Functional.
cylinder.
Looks it.
That'll come in handy.
That screwdriver, too. That stuff wrapped around it. Uh-huh. This looks like a puzzle. Puzzle I'm maybe not quite ready to solve yet. Okay. Should be counting blue marks probably. That in there. And oh, right, I didn't actually, fill up the fuel canister, because, oh, that's all this up here. Yellow, 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 yellow. So, on the ends, and then that match up with this screen? Easy. Hope we don't unleash any evils. Or crash the game. Up with the black screen. I am dead. Don't close that, and because I no. Nope. Flames. Spinning dials. Nothing to do there. Let's try combining everything, maybe? It's what you do when you play an adventure game and you're not sure what's gone wrong. No. 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 I've already tried most things with the fuse, so that's... A little clunky on that stuff. Security, lockdown. I put something, maybe like, oh, my wrong room. Be here. Oh, hey, I have a bunch of new stuff. Let's see if I can do anything with the teddy bear or gorilla or whatever that monstrosity is. Super toy. Hairy gentleman, perhaps. Like fuel cylinders? Nope. Like fuses? Nope. You like magnets? Nope. Blow it up, come on. Turbine starter. And turn this many times as I please. Let's try doing that. Nothing. Let's see if I fuel this incorrectly. Like I felt like I got the puzzle on the first try, but maybe I got the wrong solution on the first try. What does this red mean? I have to do it in stages? The symbols also. Like, I'm pretty much ignoring the symbols, which seems like a big mistake. Down, down. Unless it means, like, those are crossed out. Maybe not supposed to. I've done it with all 5. Seems very volatile. But once again, this is promising at least. Like, these directions mean. Oh, I just had to have all 5 of them. I don't know why I only had 4 of them. That's a weird mistake. I didn't even do that intentionally. Spec memos. Oh, am I gonna have to look at those in person? And it's not far. A, A, F, G, J, J, A, A. A, start and end. And I can remember F, G, J, J. Feels good, Jake. Hey, it feels good, Jake. Hey. Or grid failure. Yeah, of course. It's too easy. What if they're all JJ? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. What if we put a magnet on this thing? No. Input correct substation sequence. Oh. Left. So this is first, second, third, fourth. It did have some little circuitry connecting lines on the diagram. Start button. It's kind of tough to read. Faded. Small. A has a circle on it. It's connecting to it. Any sense? A lot of stuff that's crossed out, but why? FG, this is AA lines make a lot of sense to me. GF. Sid didn't make it. Cap. Up. Yeah, cap. A lot of C's. Zinc and Brimstone. Dr. Elpis. Does really... What if I just do JJ in the third slot? Interact with anything on this substation notice? Nope. No pinging. No items. It's not like it's a thing that flows in one direction. This is moving all around. Crossed out AA, crossed out TK, crossed out D. There are 4 of these here. Maybe we go with that. AA, TK, DN, AA. ADN is happens. And options though, are they?
That diagram I saw back on the turbine. That might help me get this up and running.
Oh, friend, we tried that. Look again. $453, A2, L2, L2, T1, T2, 95, 96. Yeah, I do reverse order? I don't... The fact that I can look at this still, wonder. Nah, nothing that indicates anything. AA. AJ. G. AA. I'm certain I tried the way that it's written, just in case. A. AAA. E. AJ's at the end. What are... Ah. AA. AA. FG. JJ. AA. AA. Wait, no, that I want my AAs next to each other. FG. AJ. AFG. Input correct substation sequence. I am trying to do that. Start power grid? No. The hint said the diagram. Let's inspect that diagram some more up on the brute forcing and try to use some real logic here. No pinging, no hints, no inventory. Do I have to scan this QR code? Because I don't have a device that does that. And fake it with my computer, but that's kind of an annoying, time-consuming thing. Or you just Google bone stasis. No, bone totem stasis. Whatever this game is called. QR code. A lot of stuff showing up on the old googly box. I want to just look up a walkthrough, but if anything shows up. Oh. Not a QR thing at all. Check that PDA. That other PDA? There should be something in one of these. Thought. It's a lot of text. Bypass Substation 1 and Substation 4. Nuke them both from the system. I think that is the hint I was supposed to find. So if we try now, FG, AJ, and there's no 1 or 4. I don't love that puzzle,
Let
but
there be light.
Good work.
if I were playing this on my own, I would be going through that text a little more deliberately.
Schematics. There's a security lockdown. Stand
That
by.
would have stuck in my mind. I might have even written myself a note.
Updated.
Okay, I'm in. There's a control room through that sealed door on the upper deck. If we're gonna override the lockdown, that's where we do it.
Got it, I'll check it out.
All right, this is a weird place to stop and rank, but I do want to get another game. And I do think I will enjoy this game more playing it, not talking through it, playing it at my own speed, playing it in full screen. The sticking points, and there have been quite a few in this little bit of time that I've spent playing, have been rather annoying. But, and we haven't really, like, there was the dead body. We haven't really gotten to anything that's like really horrific and plotty and all that stuff that I'm looking forward to seeing. This is not actually a good time to put it in the rankings. I am definitely going to be playing more of this over the weekend on my own. Maybe it moves. I don't know. First place my eyes went on this list. This is better than Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. Echo's a mess, but it's so beautifully atmospheric and exciting to play and frustrating. I might like it better than this. Day of the Tentacle, let's make that comparison. Day of the Tentacle does so much to present itself as like wacky, funny cartoony, and then most of the game is clicking on dialogue and then watching characters stand still and go like this through like 6 canned frames of my mouth is moving. I'm delivering jokes at you. You already read half the thing. The puzzles are a lot of rub stuff together and based only on what I have played, which is a lot of getting stuck. And not really. I'm barely introduced to these characters. I'm barely introduced to this world outside of what I know from the previous games. I am going to tentatively place this under Echo the Dolphin. Caveat, that is tentative. A very good chance I will move it after I put a couple more hours into it. I really like what I see, assuming it picks up. Assuming that playing through it at my own speed, not blabbing through everything, getting lost in it, makes it the game I want it to be. It'll probably move up. If it doesn't, I guess maybe it moves down also. Always a possibility. And I still can't remember what this game is called. STASIS Bone Totem. Charlie is smart, but like that corpse. When Max says, we should leave here, that's the smart one. All right, let's quit this game and play something totally different. I'm going to switch to my camera. I get everything set up. Big cam All right, this next game, let's update it on the thing called twitch.tv. Playing the Gunk. I know nothing about this game, except that it is from Image and Form. I actually don't even know if Image and Form developed this or if they're just the producers on this, but Image and Form is a company that started off as making by-the-numbers cell phone junk, just casual, get people to download it and take whatever money you can get out of them. And that was profitable enough for them that they were able to save up a little bit and save up a little bit and eventually make a little game called SteamWorld Dig that they put out on consoles and PC, and I'm sure it's also on phones and stuff, but it was not a game that was made to sell microtransactions and serve ads and be played on a touchscreen. It is a game that is like a real game, but it still has that DNA of Image and Form. Like, it's still very casual. It's still very approachable. It's still very repetitive and addictive. And it adds in Metroidvania elements, and there's nice progress. There's a beginning and a middle and an end, and story and characters, and so it's kind of the best of both worlds, kind of. It's very critically acclaimed, sold very well. It's been ported to everything. It has a sequel that's even better. It's gotten a bunch of spin-offs. There are so many SteamWorld games, and they're all pretty good. I haven't played any that are outright bad. I've played some that are not necessarily to my taste. My biggest issue with Image and Form is that their biggest strength is being that casual cell phone developer and also aiming for something higher. And when those two things are really working together, it's chocolate and peanut butter. But let's mix some metaphors. I always have a 1 foot on the dock and one on a boat feeling with that blend. Neither fish nor fowl. It's never quite enough one way or the other. It's I've liked a lot of their games a lot, and I've never loved them. The Gunk appears to be their first foray into 3D. Like, this is just a video game, and that's about all I know about it. And when I say no, I might be making that up. That might be a baseless assumption. I don't really know what this game is. The way we're going to find out is by playing it. Let me get that launched and together. Is usually at least something ambitious, admirable, creative about what they do. And that's the case here as well. It's not showing up. Yes. Oh, the other thing I know about this is that the Gunk is such a good name. Don't you just want to say the Gunk? There it is. Audio's come through. It's very quiet right now, but through. That's in place. The name's in place. Final. My stream. Yes, I am ready to do this. Yeah, truly, I saw like a teaser announcement video and not a second outside of that. Excuse me.
Gone, and I'm getting a
Not
bellyache
them.
just thinking about the fuel expense of landing on this stud. Sure, we thought we'd already be on another delivery job. But that energy spike definitely came from this place, and I'm already geared up back here. All right, all right.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to get gunky.
Approaching drop point. You secured? All right, hooked up and... Damn it. The power glove's acting up. Again? Would you use
Power
the
glove is so... No, don't need to do it. Don't need to say it.
super glue? Why not just solder it?
Solder it.
Because we're out of zinc for the alloy. I used the last rod to patch up the hydro spanner. No solder rods? No
Solder?
coffee. Only one beer left. I'm sick of having gruel for lunch. Being poor sucks.
Yeah, that's what the last game was about too.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, so we're not in a Steam world, but perhaps we will be digging.
Pretty sure the ship's insurance won't cover alien storm damage.
I can jump.
Our dust bunny's tough.
None of my other buttons do anything yet, but I can jump. I can look around. Ooh,
You want us to
suction.
land, you can go explore.
Aim down sights.
Since when am I the captain? We took the loan together. We both have to pay the mortgage.
Maybe we can find some zinc to do more soldering. No run button. Follow the wind.
Wait, the signal's back. Weaker though, and I can't get a clear reading. There's some stuff down here causing interference. Come take a look.
What in the world?
Which world, though? That's it! That's the blob, the stuff.
Gunk.
Yeah, that's an apt name for it. Can you scan it without getting too close? Don't know what's in it.
Looks like snot.
If it is, I don't want to meet the thing that's sneezed. Keep your mask on. Seems to be some sort of organic compound. Luckily, I don't think it's snot. Think you can use your glove to clean it up?
All right, what do you say, Pumpkin? Can we clean it up?
Pumpkin, see, it's a Halloween game.
Up with the radio reception.
Chapter 1. Oh, why is my aim like that? Gonna do some slime ranching here.
Whoa!
It's gonna be an epic Mickey.
It's beautiful.
Interesting is what it is. Give me that data.
You didn't have to give me that prompt. I already found that button. Wow, the controls are really strange. Like, I can move the camera, and it doesn't affect where I'm aiming. Aim is... this is non-standard.
You sure you didn't get super glue in the scanner?
100%. Why?
The pattern kind of looks like the signal we got before, just weaker. If the reading is right, this stuff's got some energy potential.
For real?
Keep your head screwed on. This puddle's not much to write home about. But if we can find a bigger deposit, I think we should look for a place to land.
Sweet. Light the way.
Sound is still only coming out of the right audio, or the right headphone. Means what? My headphones are broken? Computer settings are wrong? What could it mean?
Not getting through here. More gunk on the other side of these nasty vines.
We fuck up the gunk from here? I love a game that uses non-standard controls. I think it is brave in an era where most games kind of look and feel and play the same. not loving this approach. Oh, I wonder if I can scan this. Not. Well, I guess I can aim that way. Yeah, alright. It's just weird. Maybe there's a reason for it later. Jump.
We
I already
find
know
all
that button.
substance, our poor days might be over. I could get a garden of my own back home. What would you do?
Pay our bills?
I meant after that.
I know. But I don't dream big until I know it's within my reach.
A dream, Bex, is something that's out of our reach. Otherwise, it's called an option.
This is a lot of stuff I like so far. I like scanning. I like platforming. I like jumping. I like Luigi's Mansion. Dialogue is not doing anything for me, but I imagine once I get past the tutorial, this could be a game for me. Love yellow paint on a maybe not.
Whoa.
You okay?
Yeah, just some shakes. Nothing major.
Just keep on going into the mysterious caves on the unknown planet, filled with gunk and such. No real enemy.
There's an open space over these cliffs. Can you make it through?
Anything for my captain.
No button for crouching, it just happened.
This place seems like it's big enough for the bunny, right?
Yeah, but I can't take her down until that gunk's gone. Care to clean it up?
Oh yeah, it'll be our pleasure.
My tracking ash, I guess it's just hot here in my suit. Lighten some ashes as I go. I don't know. I'm already on it. Okay, that can go away. I'm doing it. Maybe it knows that I'm using a Switch controller, so I don't have an LT.
I think it's like pollution?
Whatever it is, it's messing with my gear. Hurry up and take it away.
It sure is nice when it's gone. Hope it helps with the signal.
Wonder if they've come on a little too strong to start with this like oppressive score.
Did you see that? Amazing. What did I even do?
The gunk must be suppressing the plant life somehow. Alright, make way. Coming down.
I want some sort of build up to something because I still don't really know what's going on, what kind of game this is going to be.
Maybe you should take a look at his code.
Yesterday he ran all of my tools through the washing machine.
Yeah. That storm was rough, and I don't like the look of that river. I'll run some diagnostics on Bunny just to be safe.
Now? I was thinking we could do some exploring together.
Avoid the boring stuff, you mean?
No, I just thought.
I know, Ronnie, but I have to take care of the ship first. Look, I'm running a constant scan for the energy signal. Why don't you remove some more gunk and see if we pick it up again?
Okay, if you say so, Cap.
Yeah, this like jokey, quirky dialogue and cartoony looking characters and like this huge exaggerated this thing, and I'm called the game is called The Gunk. Is it funny? Is it scary? I don't know. The score is just such a downer. And then look how bright and cheerful it is when the gunk is gone. I need some contrast. I need some
This looks interesting. Check the data.
better sense, a better introduction to the world.
Weren't you gonna clean up some gunk? It's really compact. Looks like it could burst any minute.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. Let's plant it.
Do that. Can I interact with it in some way? Oh. Hold to clog the...
I can't rip it off.
It roots deep underground. You'll need a proper fix for the glove. If you find some metal ore for the soldering alloy, you could repair it.
Stop saying solder.
If we're
Stop
gonna
it.
stick around here for a while, I'm really
Dead. That has no consequence. This may not be the horror game I was anticipating. Orange spores, not edible. Long fungus. Red means I've already scanned it. Yeah, those are the royal pans. Royal pans come in yellow and blue.
This river looks pretty bad. Wonder where it leads.
Spores. Yum, 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 yum.
Not quite sure what I'm looking for. Is this what I need?
Could be useful. Just not for soldering your glove. Keep looking.
Oh my goodness. Was there nobody on staff who... No one at the recording studio who knows how that word is pronounced?
What about this? Anything we can use?
All right, there's platinum in there. That should give a solid solder. Go get some more.
Did she just say platinum will give us silver? Source can't suck the light source. I guess the little particles tell me there's something I can get, maybe?
You're not taking unnecessary risks now, huh?
I never take unnecessary risks.
Oh yeah? What about that time on Beta Romulus?
Ugh, that foreman didn't even listen. I warned her.
That woman owes you half an arm.
I could have died in that shitty mine.
Funny oh, they're
But
swearing.
instead, I got you. And this lovely glove.
Very meditative, relaxing, all this resource
I got what I need.
gathering stuff.
Great, head back.
I am enjoying it. But what is this score and why? The music is fine. It's not bad music. It's very nice, in fact. Just don't know what I think they're communicating. For climbing, I bet I need an upgrade for. Oh, reading my own shortcuts. How about that?
Sweet, a shortcut.
Spell it right out.
This glowing stuff sure looks interesting. I wonder,
What are you up to?
since this is not worth harvesting, I might as well throw that seed thing in there and see what happens.
Okay.
Take cover, Kurt.
Throw the seed thing then. Give me a button prompt. Okay, just a photography mode.
There we go. Good as new, Pumpkin. I'll be able to rip up that stubborn alien plant for sure.
Stop chatting with your glove and just go pick the damn plant.
Plant the seed thing. Plant. Seed thing. Thing. Plant. First we rip. Thing. Then we plant. Seed thing. Map or anything that tells me. Pressing every button. Nothing. Ooh. Bit of a tumble. Was it right at the start? Campsite. Am I at the campsite, or is it telling me to go to the campsite? Because this is a good place for camping. That's a cave. Might be aminals who live in there. Desolate Valley. Yeah, this is a campsite. Come on. How is this? Oh, this is. That, it was right there. I goofed.
Alright, I guess I'll just throw this ball into that glowing stuff and see what happens, right?
You got more of a green thumb than me.
We don't unleash evil.
Son of a...
Did you blow something up?
Yeah, you could say that. I just grew myself a freaking staircase.
Staircase? What? In the energy puddle?
Hate this dialogue.
Tell you what, why don't you tell me about it back here? I'm all done, and I'm ready for some chow.
Take care of some gunk first, huh?
Did you ever get tired?
I'm thinking the idea is when you're platforming, you don't want your direction in your camera to be totally locked. You want to have that nice animation where she can run in any direction. It's only when you're aiming at stuff that you want it to control a first or third person shooter. Which, like, having it just be that way all the time would have been fine, but this is okay. Hey, yeah. Wanna talk? Alright, well, there was still another pool. This way. The first one. That out. Or die. I grab this. I can't jump when I have a thing in my hand. Maybe I can... disappear as soon as I throw it, or... No, I can pick it up. So... yes. Little parabola on it. Maybe we turn on a podcast when playing this game.
Whoa! This one grew even bigger.
Yeah, I don't need to hear the dialogue. I don't need the music.
Right now, I just wish it was edible.
Hey, why don't you just grab a gruel snack to hold you over? There's even some sorghum growing in the hydro.
Hey, I've set up your radio as a repeater for the ship's scanner.
So I'm like a walking energy detector now?
Your gear should pick up the energy signal if you happen to get within range while you're out there.
That gunk looks pretty nice. Getting sucked up that way. No pulls. No. Pathway. Maybe, like, if I have a scanner out, it should switch to shooter controls. Or if I'm using a weapon. I can't... Oh, I can't interrupt it with a jump, but I can't jump and scan or suck.
Reception's bad. Maybe you should head back? I don't want to lose contact.
I do.
This vegetation doesn't look right.
It's like the gunk is sucking the life out of it. Let me do something about it. I'll head back soon. Promise. You think the gunk wants to cause harm? Like it's, you know, sentient or something?
They have like some moss or something growing on those ledges. Why? It always. I've talked on stream about this before. Like, I don't mind marking stuff, but there are better ways. If you have to mark things because your game isn't clear, maybe make the game clearer, first of all. Should be able to... Oh, I can stand up.
Breaking up. What's going on?
This might take me a while after all.
Give me a break.
A lot of gunk on this planet.
You'd understand if you're seeing what I'm seeing. The gunk's eating everything here. Come see for yourself.
My post on an empty
Everything.
stomach. Don't think so. But you're right. The gunk is a bloody nuisance. The less there is, the more chance of energy pain.
Good to see there's finally some kind of danger, maybe. Something more active than just blobs of stuff that waits for you to suck it all up. Alright, so I create enough of a platform there that I can wait for this to hit. Jump, jump, suck the gunk. I wonder if this was ever a Steam World game. They were saying, just like playing around with, can we make that kind of game in the third dimension. A good old whale jaw. I see it. It's not anything? That looks like it should be something. Maybe I should head back. Some upgrades. Feel like I'm making plenty of progress without. So. Ah, that's the thing. Yeah, there's some Steam World here, or some Steam World dig specifically here. There's some Slime Rancher. There's oh, what was that game? Journey to the Forbidden Planet or something? It wasn't Forbidden. Some sort of planet or another.
Been a while since I nailed a shot, but maybe I still got it. Yes!
Yep, I got it. The challenge, but I got it.
Some of these plants might make a nice stew. Want me to bring some back for you?
I cannot be bribed with alien gumbo ingredients. If you find a pack of beer or a tin of coffee beans, I'm willing to talk.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out, but don't get your hopes up.
Gold apple. Valuable chunks of metal. What kind of metal? Doing all this scanning and research and... It's metal.
What was that?
All we need to know. It's for manufacturing. Making metal objects. Cars. Paper clips. Metal things. Folding chairs.
Here's the river again.
There's Gunk here.
Hi, hello there. You must be the one with the sweet singing voice.
I'm alive. Okay, good.
You guys, on the other hand, are
This is what I wanted to see before ending the stream. I wanted to see that there's stuff. I'm gonna scan you if you keep doing that. There we go. Alien 1. Gloop, 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 gloop. What are you? Why are you not scannable? A monster or a friendly animal? Oh, I got gunked. Else it sucked up. In the gray zone. There it is. Tiny little scrap.
Where are you going, beautiful?
A little smidge of the blob.
There's
Have
more
to
life
paint
here
all
than
the
we thought,
buildings
Beck.
and then
I've encountered
things spring to life.
What? Really? Did they have teeth and claws?
Some of them did.
Or was that
yeah.
Dublob? That's what it was
You
called,
get
wasn't it?
hurt, I will kill you.
Oh, where is the plant that I can plant? Why are you so glowy or particly? Cool. Oh yeah, we're gonna have good poops tonight. If there's a map as an upgrade, it just seems odd to have a world this large and open. Again, I embrace the non-traditional. If they want to go against conventions, I'm totally for it. It seems like the kind of game where you'd want to have some sense of how to get back to headquarters, or where you haven't explored, or whatever. There's the free spot. Here. And just like a little radar, maybe. It's a full map, but some way to get your bearings. That's just an illusion. And I'm trapped. So we have an evil alien goop that is overtaking this planet. And little goop monsters attacking. And the name of the game is The Gunk. It's very ominous. But overall, also all this forlorn music. Overall, don't feel I can put this on the horror games rankings list. It doesn't seem like it fits. I'm gonna play a few more minutes and see if anything happened. But this seems like just a nice, relaxing time. Trying to get back to the campground, and I'm not sure I'm going the right way. That hog fungus. It's especially confusing because the whole time you're going forward, you're seeing like these big gray spots, and then they stop being gray, and so when you walk back through them a second time, like, where am I now? I do not know.
This planet is literally a paradise when the Gunk's gone. Lush and colorful and amazing. I could just roll around and rub my face in it all.
He's stopping you.
That hard to track energy signals when you're having an allergy attack.
I notice we don't have any kind of breathing apparatus on this alien planet with its many, many alien plants.
Oh, treasure for little old me? Yes, please.
I'll let go. Scan. And then tear this thing up. I should be able to get some pretty good upgrades by the time I make it back. I think. I picked up a lot of things. Thing now, how do you get back? Alright, so I know this area. Went up here and I just ended back where I started. Maybe I made a wrong turn. It does home. Forward or something. Place that isn't here. So that's that shortcut.
I had Kurt get a water sample from the river. It's thick with gunk.
I hear ya. The stream doesn't look too inviting out here either.
What if the camp gets flooded? Bunny would not approve of that.
Bunny always gets what Bunny wants. Bunny's world, and we're just gunking in it. Or actually serious, how do you get home? These are the things I could buy if I could get back there. That encyclopedia. Laser gun? I want one of those. None of those are maps or radars. Yep, right back. Oh, wait, no, where? Where? Your territory. That gunk back there? Oh, that's how it works. Base on the other side. Yeah. Oh. Well, I've made it now, and that's what counts. I would love to. I don't know the way.
The most beautiful creature I've ever seen. Just gonna check it a little bit further.
If I had a credit for every time I hear what you say, I'm just gonna.
No yellow paint means I can't jump up. And jump up here. And he. Oh. Maybe add a little splash on that gunky water or something. I realize that's asking a lot, but that looks bad. In a game that otherwise looks very good, that looks bad. No? Good thing there aren't any consequences for dying. Keep on doing this. Ugh. So was that a sound of me landing on solid ground? Crunchy bones? Buy a double jump or something before I can... And go. Buy that fast running action. No, you're gonna respawn me here now? That glowing green. Stuff together at least. Yoink. How do I get out of here? Why do they have that woman ask me so often to come back? So impossible to get back. This. That might be the gunk. Got out of that other situation where I was stuck, but I don't know about this one. Come on. Step on something. Why we need bug testers. Where is my character even? There she is. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, that might be the end of my time with the gunk. There's that. But that is the end of my time streaming. There's nobody here, so we'll skip the sign out and rating. If anyone does watch an archive, thanks. Catch me live next time, why not? Bye! I mean, almost. Stop. Now!